Chair recognizes the gentleman at microphone 1A.
Thank you. My name is Jason Selvig, and I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. And I would like to say that I am sick and tired of the left-wing media, and frankly, people in this room today, spreading misinformation about Wayne LaPierre. Whenever there's a mass shooting, they all say that Wayne LaPierre isn't doing enough to stop these mass shootings, and even implying that Wayne LaPierre has played a part in making it easier for these shooters to get guns, to get weapons. You heard it after Las Vegas. You heard it after Pulse nightclub in Orlando. You heard it after Columbine. You heard it after Parkland. You heard it after Virginia Tech. You heard it after Sandy Hook. You heard it after El Paso. You heard it after Buffalo. You kept hearing that Wayne LaPierre isn't doing enough, and frankly, that's not true. The NRA, under Wayne LaPierre's leadership, has provided thoughts and prayers to the victims and their families. And maybe these mass shootings would stop happening if we all thought a little bit more and we prayed a little bit more. So I'm asking everyone in this room to think, to pray. Give your thoughts and your prayers and your thoughts and your prayers and your prayers and your thoughts. And if we give enough of these thoughts and these prayers, these mass shootings will stop. So I want to thank you, Wayne LaPierre, for all your thoughts and all your prayers. Thank you.
They're idiots. They're literally idiots. They're actually, hi, everybody. Hey, hope you had a nice Memorial Day. Because, you know, some people did, some people didn't. Some people were actually dodging bullets during Memorial. Who brings a gun to a barbecue? Who does that? Americans. Yeah. So I was putting the homework together last night and this morning for your reading pleasure, because I know we're just avid readers in America. And there were 12 mass shootings since Uvalde. 12 when I posted that, and now it's 17. There have been 17 mass shootings since Uvalde over Memorial Day week. We're going to have a Memorial Day for Memorial Day weekend killings in this country is where we're going here, because we won't take a few practical steps to control lunatics with guns. And that over there, that clip there of the good liars, that I have to tell you is not bullcrap. That's why it's freaking funny. It's funny, not because it's tragic, not because it needs to be said. It's funny because that is what is done in this country. That is what America does in response to their pro-life position on gun ownership. Yeah, I mean, you know, you can't take a plan B, 24 hours after unplanned, unscheduled, unprotected sex. No, you can't do that because you're a murderer. See, if you do something like that, you're a murderer. But you can, actually slaughter 10-year-olds or 6-year-olds in mass in this country, as long as it's done with a gun. So I'm thinking maybe we shoot fetus is what this country is going to, it's not going to be happy until we're Yemen. It isn't going to be happy until we're Somalia. It just isn't. And then everybody's going to sit there and they're going to say, how did we become Yemen? How did we become Somalia? How did we become such a violent, horrible, horrific country with no government to come and get us? Well, you know that now we're getting the story of what happened in Uvalde, and no one came to get them, you see. So we're moving even closer to third world nation response to everything from arming our citizenry with, semi-automatic military-style weapons. Now we want open carry. We want people just walking around, because we don't have enough carnage to satisfy. I mean, we live in a country that beat Nazis. We beat Nazis, for God's sake, and we can't prevail over the crazy people among us who bring guns to a Memorial Day barbecue. What is wrong here? But there is good news. The Uvalde school massacre, it was so brutal that it finally led to some common sense gun restrictions in Canada. Yeah. You have to take your good news where you can get it. And apparently, if America is going to surrender itself to a higher power, maybe it ought to be Canada. Maybe it really should be, because they passed gun legislation this weekend. They actually capped the sale, no more sales of handguns in Canada. And also they're asking to buy back all the semi-automatic weapons that Canadians have. It's very inspiring. They're taking action after seeing the carnage wrought in America due to American inaction on gun background checks, on gun safety legislation. So it is nice to know. It's nice to know that we can still inspire great nations to do great things.